Today, I have the top 3 slang words for summer 2024. Are you Delulu for the Salulu to speaking English like a native? Question mark. Did you understand what I just said? Because honestly, I kind of understand because I've been hearing it more and more. It's still just, it's not there for me. But if you stick around, it's going to be a good video regardless, and I will further explain what the heck I just said. Today, I have 3 must-know slang words for summer 2024. And honestly, I feel like these are here to stay. As much as I don't want to say it because most of these are Gen Z terms, and I'm a millennial and I'm proud to be a millennial. I don't think these words or these slang terms are going anywhere anytime soon. So they're here to stay. We might as well learn them. And if you're a little bit older, you know what? It's cool to be young and hip and cool sometimes and learn the kids' slang. And that's what we're doing today. So the top 3 slang words for summer 2024. Number 1 is Delulu. All right, and I know I said it at the beginning of the video. I said a phrase. The phrase that I said at the beginning was, are you Delulu for the Salulu? Honestly, I was like, what does this even mean? And it means, are you delusional for the solution? Are you looking for a solution or something like that? And I was like, okay. Are you Delulu for the Salulu? Like you really want to find the solution to something? Okay, I get it. That's just a little extra phrase that you can use this slang word in a phrase. But the actual slang word is just Delulu, and it's just short for delusional. So Delulu is derived from the actual word delusional. The word Delulu is used to describe people or individuals who experience extreme behavior, especially like if they're a super fan or for a romantic partner. Example time, all right? Because I actually had to study myself hours of internet research. Pause.
Oh, Lord.
Resume.
And that's actually, let me just tell you this. I spent so much time trying to find the top 3 because some people think cap and bussin' is still top. And I'm like, I taught those last year. They were really common last year. And then I was scrolling through and it was like basic. I was saying basic in high school. What's the ones for summer 2024? What are people saying right now? So I had to even go to my younger friends, my younger family members, and I'm like, yo, what are you guys saying? What you guys saying this summer? And that's where I found some. And then I also researched and I compiled the top 3. All right, so I think I know what I'm talking about now. I did my research. But Delulu, again, is just short for delusional. And here's some examples. So if you are Delulu, it means you're a little bit crazy maybe. You're a little bit extreme. Your behavior, your actions are a little bit on the extreme side, especially if you're like a super fan of something, or maybe you're like in love and you've fallen too hard for your boyfriend, your girlfriend, or what have you. All right. Delulu, example number 1. The first example of Delulu is I actually have a couple friends who are crazy BTS fans. If you don't know, BTS is a K-pop group. You probably know them because like who doesn't know BTS now? And if you don't know, it's okay. I'm sorry. It's just like everywhere in the world, everybody knows BTS because they are so huge. Yes, they are a Korean K-pop band, but they are known worldwide. Of course, the members are super handsome. I mean, come on now. Like they're pop stars. So they have to be a certain level of attractive, but I mean, it's just the level is super high for these guys. They are very attractive. And I'm not gonna lie, BTS, I like some of their songs and I do think they are attractive, but I'm like a hardcore Big Bang fan. It shows my age. Big Bang was my group growing up when I was in high school that I listened to, and up until literally now I still listen to it on the daily. But a lot of people are Delulu for BTS. Crazy Delulu for BTS members. So an example of this is even my own aunt, all right? And I love her to death if she's watching this.
Aunt Jeanette, I love you.
But my Aunt Jeanette, you can say that she's Delulu for BTS because not just one member of BTS. Like, she loves Jungkook, but all the members, she is delulu for them, because my aunt is in her 60s, all right? Her mid 60s. Yet, if you look at her car seat covers BTS. Her little stickers on her car, her little dangly thing hanging down from the mirror, BTS, everything BTS. She has a BTS jean jacket that she wears. It's a jacket, and on the back it says BTS. BTS posters, BTS everything.
형들은 나의 everything.
She has told me 2 years ago, when a lot of the members of BTS went into the military, she was like, Carly, when they get out of the military, you and I were going to Korea. We're going to their concert, you know, their first concert post-military. I was like, okay, no. She's studying Korean right now. She is reminding me every few months, like, hey, don't forget, like, when they announce when we're going, we're gonna go. And I was like, I got you. You know, she wants to bring me along so I can help translate and stuff. So I'm like, dang, she's really serious. She's delulu for BTS, you know? And delulu isn't necessarily a bad thing. A lot of times people use this slang word with negative connotation. I mean, sometimes I guess you could use it negatively, like, oh, she's delulu for this boy. But it's also, man, she's delulu for this band. Like, she is a crazy super fan. And you know what? It's not bad. It's not bad to be a crazy super fan. You know what?
This sounds like I'm an old grandpa.
But back in my day, I have been some crazy super fans. I was a really crazy super fan for the Jonas Brothers. I know, I admit. Big Bang. Jesse McCartney. Oh my gosh, I'm showing my age, but I was delulu for them back in the day. Zac Efron. Oh. So yeah, you can be delulu for, like, if you're a super fan of something, or even for a person. So even if your boyfriend or girlfriend, you're like so in love with them and you're like, oh my goodness, you always talk about them. You always want to be with them. You're always like messaging them or doing things with them or for them. You can say that you're delulu for them. All right. You're delulu for this. Like, or maybe your friends tell you, like, girl, you are too delulu for this guy. Like, come on, get it together. Delulu. Number one slang word for summer 2024. I'm calling it. You heard it here first. Number two, the second most common slang word that I think you'll hear this summer is ate. And you have that right. A-T-E, ate. Some people also use this a little bit differently. So the word is ate, right? A-T-E. That's a slang word. And I know you're looking at me like, Carly, that's an actual word. Yes, I know. It is an actual word. Like, you ate something. The past tense of eat. You ate something. But just forget about that for a moment. We're focusing on the slang. A-T-E, ate. Now, however, and this is where it gets really confusing, so bear with me.
Sometimes
I hear people say 4 plus 4. Or I don't really hear them say, I see it in the comments. Like, I'm scrolling social media and I see where they say 4 plus 4. And I'm like, I don't do math that well, but like, that means that equals 8. I know how to do that, and that equals 8. And then I'm like, 8. E-I-G-H-T. 8, A-T-E. It means the same thing.
Same, but different.
So sometimes you'll see, if you're on social media and if you're scrolling on social media and you see 4 plus 4 in the comments, it just means this, ATE. But what does ATE even mean? This slang word? Well, it's a popular slang term these days, and it's commonly used on like Instagram and TikTok, and it's used to express admiration or praise for someone who has excelled at doing something. You use this slang term ate, A-T-E, to express admiration or praise for someone who has excelled at doing something. So ate, if you ate at something, it means you did really well. Example, I have a friend, she goes out often, and when she goes out, she dresses up. She does her hair and makeup are always flawless. She wears those high heels. She wears the pretty dresses. Like, she's a good looking girl. All right. Good looking girl. And on her comments, on when she posts on Instagram, when she posts on social media, I see people say, you ate. Or even 4 plus 4. You know, that's her comments, because she excelled at dressing herself, doing her makeup, her hair. Like, she did everything really well and she looks good. So you ate, all right? She ate. Also, I was coming out of the hair salon like, I don't know, a couple months ago. Technically, I had come out of the hair salon, got in my car, drove across the street to a coffee shop, and I was coming out of the coffee shop. So I had just got my hair done. And somebody on the sidewalk was like, "Ooh, you ate, girl." And I was like, look at you, because my hair looked really amazing. Because when you get it done, when you first get it done, it looks amazing, and then you can never do it like that ever again.
Happens to me all the time.
But anyways, it's just like you excelled at doing your hair today. Technically, it wasn't me, it was my hairstylist, but they don't need to know that. I was just like, "Oh, thank you." They're like, "Look at your hair, you ate that." And I was like, "Yeah, I did eat that."
Ate that.
Whatever you call it, you Gen Zers. Okay, yeah. 8 is just you're excelling at something. So most of the time, I'm not gonna lie, my younger fans, my younger viewers, you can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but when I hear or see this slang term, it's typically based on physical appearance. You ate, meaning you did something good. Like you dressed really well, your hair looks good, your makeup looks good, your eyebrows are on fleek. Oh, that's an old one. Just means your eyebrows look good. I have heard it a couple other times when it's like, maybe you're dancing and you just like hit that move amazing and you're like, boom, finish, mic drop. And they're like, "Man, you ate." So typically it's about physical appearance, but also, like I said, accomplishments. You danced really well, boom, you ate. Or maybe you were, jumping on the trampoline. Go to like an indoor jump place, jumping on a trampoline, you do a backflip, you land it, boom, you ate that up, which means you did really well. You excelled at it, all right? So anything that you like accomplished, I'm trying to think of other examples. I feel like it's kind of self-explanatory now. Like if you accomplish something or you do something well, you ate. So that is slang term number 2 that I personally think is gonna be really popping this summer. We have one more, and I debated on using this one because, and I'm gonna get a little hate for this, I am like not that big of a Taylor Swift fan. And I know my sister-in-law, I know she's like literally the biggest Taylor Swift fan in the world right now, and she's watching this like, "I can never talk to you again. I'm so sorry, Claudia." But Taylor Swift is just okay to me. Like, I don't hate her, but I don't really like her. But because of Taylor Swift, and if you don't know who Taylor Swift is, she is an American singer, and she's been around for a long time. Like, I was listening to her in high school. Like, I say she's been around for a long time. She's literally like my age, but I was listening to her in high school, and now she's still relevant. She's still I think she's like the most popular she's ever been in her life right now. But she made this word called era. Now, obviously she didn't make the word era. ERA. She didn't actually create the word, but because of her, the slang word became more and more common. All right. This word era is used to describe someone's current interest or priorities. All right. Currently, what you are interested, currently, what your priorities are. This is your era. All right. Your whatever era. So usually there's an adjective in front of it. Your era. So it has become so popular, like I said, because of Taylor Swift, because of TikTok, and you can use this both seriously or humorously. All right. So you can say, "Oh, I'm in my skinny girl era." Like,
For example,
I usually drink coffee. I have my coffee right here. If I don't put milk in it, or maybe I use like almond milk or something, not like the really fatty stuff, I can be like, I'm in my skinny girl era. Now you can look at me and tell I'm not in my skinny girl era. But it's just like a joke. Like, "Oh, I chose the healthier option, so I'm in my skinny girl era. I must be." It's a joke. Or I can use it more seriously, where one thing that's true, and I know you might not be able to tell by the way I look right now, but for the past 6 years, I have been religiously in the gym because I do truly love weightlifting. I don't even know if it's weightlifting or bodybuilding. I don't even know, because honestly, I've been studying the two terms and I don't know which one I am. Like, I do like lifting heavy, and then I do like sculpting my muscles. So I don't know. That's a story for another day. You can say I'm in my gym girl era. I'm in my gym girl era, which means currently right now, what my interest and my priorities in my life is the gym. It might not reflect that because I also love food, but I'm in the gym like minimum 5 days a week. I freaking love weightlifting. I love that feeling. I love the pump. So you can say she's in her gym girl era. Something era. For another example, my son right now, he loves Godzilla. Godzilla is like, you know, Godzilla. Japanese Godzilla, you know, from a long time ago. Well, they've remade the movies and they've made more and more and more. And he just loves the whole kaiju universe, all right? So I could say he's in his Godzilla era. Now before Gen Z, you would just say the word phase. I'm in my gym girl phase. He's in his Godzilla phase, all right? She's in her skinny girl phase. But now we say era because we want to be hip and cool and keep up with the times. So something era. You're in your era. And again,
It could be humorous.
or it could be serious. So serious. I'm in my gym girl area. I'm in my gym girl era. That's serious. But if I eat unhealthy all day and then I grab like a Diet Coke or like, you know, whatever, I could be like, oh, I'm in my skinny girl era. No, it's a joke, obviously.
I wish I was in my skinny girl era.
Soon! But anyways, era is just used to describe someone's current interest or priorities. Era. Top 3, I'm calling it, again, just to recap, number 1, we have Delulu. Delulu. And you guys right here are Delulu for the Salulu to speaking English like a native.
Stick with me, I got you.
Number 2 was 8, or also 4 plus 4. 4 plus 4, literally. I'm not even making this up. I know every time I say it, I sound stupid, but 8, ATE, or 4 plus 4, all right? You 8. And you guys right now, you 8 at watching this video if you got here so far. You succeeded. You did really well. And then the third one, again, just a final recap, is era. Right now, I'm in my content creator era. It's something that I like doing for you guys, creating content to help you all on your English language learning. So if you enjoyed this video, please like, comment, and subscribe. And I hope to see you all in the next video.